pathetic excuse for a human being, and I hated him with every fiber of my being. He even started calling her mom, and me, he just called an asshole. But I bit my tongue. I did everything I could, because I wanted to be with her, and I wanted to marry her, and I even wanted to adopt her kid. I had never felt anything like that before. I had been training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I knew Kali and Sealet. I knew how to use a gun. I wasn't a SEAL, no, but I was not a slouch, and I could have killed that idiot with my bare hands. But I didn't. I just took my PS3 and my TV, and I left, and that leech told me that I was banned from the apartment, like he had any say in it. Then, one morning, I had left my wallet in the apartment. I had to go back in, and as I was leaving, he told me to clean those dishes, like I was some kind of slave, like I was his property. And that's when it snapped. I told him he was high, and that I wasn't going to do it, that I wasn't his servant, and that I was done with him, with his bullshit, with his constant disrespect. And then I turned and walked away, and then he attacked me. He threw me down the stairs, like I was nothing, like my life didn't mean anything. I landed hard, I hit my head, and then he jumped on top of me, and that is when I lost it. I didn't care what happened, I didn't care who got hurt, all I knew is that someone had to die, and it wasn't going to be me. I started punching him, I split his lip, I popped his eye, and his temple, I even tapped his Adam's apple. I was a machine, I was a force of nature, and I wasn't going to stop, not until I was satisfied. And she saved his life again. She came out, she screamed at me, and I stopped, and it was then that I realized how much she valued him, how much I meant nothing to her. I didn't even matter. She made her choice. And it wasn't me. So yeah, I went back to my apartment. I put all of the toys, keepsakes, and clothing in some box, and then I waited to give it to her, for her to finally see the truth. But then his friends started to harass me, vandalize my car, they even tried to burn my apartment. They made me see that I had made a mistake, that I should have acted sooner, that it was my fault for trusting anyone, that the only person you can truly trust is yourself. Then, that night, when I came home from the gym, a group of masked thugs came into my apartment, and that was the last mistake they ever made. I reached into my closet, grabbed my loaded pistol, a SIG P226, and just started shooting. Body. Body. Head. And there were no warnings, no second chances, I was done with it all. 3 of them died. One of them, though, well, he lived. My ex's brother. A bullet grazed his ass, another lodged itself in his ass cheek, and the third one shattered his spine, and left him paralyzed from the navel down. He would never walk again, he would never FCK again, he would never breathe free air again, and he was charged with manslaughter, conspiracy, and assault, and you know what? He deserved every single bit of it. She, that woman,